Welcome back to the Vietnamese Recipes Kitchen. Today, we're diving into a classic and incredibly delicious Vietnamese dish, Grilled Pork Noodle Bowl, Bun Thit Nuong. This dish is a perfect harmony of flavors and textures: tender, flavorful grilled pork, crisp, fresh herbs, silky vermicelli noodles, and a tangy, sweet fish sauce dressing that ties everything together. It's a meal that's both satisfying and nutritious. The full list of ingredients can also be found in the description below. For this recipe, pork shoulder or belly works best. Today, I'm using pork shoulder, which has a good balance of meat and fat, perfect for grilling since it stays juicy and flavorful. Start by rinsing the pork with salt, then clean and pat it dry. Cut the pork into slices about 2 centimeters thick. Use a meat tenderizer to gently pound the slices. This helps them absorb the marinade better and prevents them from shrinking while grilling. For 1 kilogram of pork, I'm using the following marinade: 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of MSG, 1 teaspoon of ground pepper, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, 2 tablespoons of Vietnamese caramel sauce, 3 tablespoons of cooking oil, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of annatto oil. Mix these ingredients well, then pour the marinade over the pork slices. For extra tenderness and flavor, add 2 tablespoons of lime juice and mix everything thoroughly. Next, crush the aromatic ingredients: lemongrass, shallots, garlic, and chili. Add this mixture to the pork and combine well. Let the pork marinate for at least 1 hour. Pickled vegetables are a must for balancing the flavors in this dish. I'm using shredded carrot and daikon radish. Prepare a large bowl of salted water. Soak the shredded veggies for about 10 minutes to reduce their sharpness. Rinse them under cold water and drain well. Meanwhile, make a quick pickling sauce: 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, 1 tablespoon of water. Mix until the sugar dissolves. Toss the veggies in the pickling sauce, then squeeze out the excess liquid. Set aside. A great bowl of grilled pork noodles isn't complete without a flavorful dipping sauce. Today, I'm making a tangy sweet fish sauce. To make the dipping sauce, I'll be using kohlrabi, carrots, garlic, chili, and cilantro. I've also prepared a bowl of water mixed with salt. After slicing the carrots and kohlrabi, I'll soak them in this to reduce their sharpness. Slice some kohlrabi and carrot into thin strips to add crunch and sweetness to the sauce. Soak them briefly in salted water, rinse, and drain. For the sauce, combine 1.5 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of fish sauce, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, 10 tablespoons of water. Simmer the mixture over medium heat until it just begins to boil. This helps mellow out the sharp flavors. Let it cool slightly, then garnish with minced garlic, chili, and a sprinkle of ground pepper. After marinating for at least an hour, the pork is ready to grill. You can use a charcoal grill, an oven, or an air fryer. Today, I'm using an air fryer. Before grilling, remove any bits of lemongrass, garlic, or chili stuck to the pork to prevent them from burning. Arrange the pork slices on the grill tray. Start at 160 degrees Celsius, 320 degrees Fahrenheit, and grill for 18 minutes, flipping the pork halfway through. For a golden brown finish, increase the temperature to 190 degrees Celsius, 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and grill for another 8 minutes, flipping once. Now it's time to put everything together. Slice the grilled pork into bite-sized pieces. The meat is juicy and perfectly seasoned. In a bowl, add a portion of rice noodles, a handful of fresh herbs, and the grilled pork. Top it with some pickled veggies, roasted peanuts, and fried shallots for extra crunch and aroma. Serve with the dipping sauce on the side. You can either drizzle the sauce over the noodles and mix everything together, or dip as you go, whichever you prefer. This dish is packed with flavor: savory, sweet, tangy, and fresh. Every bite is a delicious balance of textures and tastes. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to hit subscribe for more Vietnamese dishes. See you next time.